Okay, we're about to read Hair Today, Gone Tomorrow by Jan Russ. And what we're focused on is identifying or just trying to decide for ourselves as readers what is the main idea, right? What is this story mostly about? What is the message it's conveying? What is the lesson it's teaching us? What is it mostly about? All right, so here we go. Hair Today, Gone Tomorrow. Just as clothing fashions change, so do hair fashions. People in the past sometimes used their hair to make unusual statements, much like today. Before the invention of scissors, people just let their hair grow long and tied it back. But after a while, people began to style their hair. Some hairstyles were very complex. The largest and most elaborate hairstyles became popular in the late 1700s, especially in Europe. Women wore their hair piled high on top of their heads. As the style became even more extreme, they wore hair onto large wire frames. Some of these hairpieces towered 3 feet above the women's head. The style also called for fancy ornaments. Tucked into the hairpieces were flowers, birds, and waterfalls, even complete battle scenes. Wow. In the 1920s, women started a fashion of cutting hair short called hair bobbing. Women bobbed their hair to show the newly independent spirit of the time. The fashion of short hair was then replaced by a return to long hair. In the 1960s, many women wore their hair long and very straight because not everyone is born with straight hair. Many teenagers would iron their hair to make it straight. They would lay their curly hair on the ironing board and press the curls straight. Soon, young men, like young women, also let their hair grow long, partly as a sign of rebellion. This rebellion was a statement against the social rules of the time, as many fashions are. So it says close reading habits. Here's what they want you to do, and here's what I want you to do. What details are important enough to include in a summary? Reread the article. Underline the sentences that tell more about the main idea. So I've included our highlighters up here, so you can do that. All right. Tadero out.